Bruce, how's Robbie?
I didn't talk to our people after the game.
Are you concerned about the spate of injuries? Is it just, do you feel snake bit?
It's all part of the game, you know. It happens every year. Sometimes they come quickly. Sometimes they spread out. It's all part of it. You're never going to go without injury, so it's all part of the game. Unfortunately, a part we don't like, but it's part of the game.
Adam?
Bruce, what was your assessment of Gio's performance tonight?
He played okay. You know, he hasn't played since the first game. He's only played 45 minutes this year coming to this game, and to get 65 minutes out of him was good. But you could see he needs a little bit more time. But it's good to get him back.
Richard?
Coach Porter just talked about switching his formation and going to two midfielders in front of his defense. Did that force you to make any changes to how you approach Portland? And how overall would you assess your team's attacking performance tonight?
Well, we didn't change anything based on what they did. Obviously, it wasn't good enough, our attacking performance. But, you know, probably our best chance was McGee's that, you know, you'd like the least to see get it on goal. You know, we controlled the play for long periods of time, but still didn't produce enough quality opportunities.
Larry?
Bruce, what did you think of Garcia stepping in for Robbie?
He did a good job. You know, it's the one position on the field we actually kind of really didn't have cover for. Rafa's played there before. That's why we put him in. The other choice would have been Romney, who could. He's a left-footed player, but we felt, you know, Rafa's had enough experience there that we put him in. I thought he did a solid job. I think, obviously, on the goal, he probably could have done a little bit better job, but overall, he had a good game.
Chandrima, last question.
Bruce, could you comment on Sebastian Lozette's performance tonight? He seems to be one of the more creative and fit players.
Yeah, I think he was very aggressive. He created some chances for us. He was a handful, and he was close to pulling off some plays that could have created perhaps a goal. But I think overall he had a good game.
Kevin, last question.
Bruce, you talked last week about wanting the team to be a little more aggressive offensively, and they were tonight, but the lack of finishing, does the absence of Robbie Keane directing traffic up front, is that part of that?
Well, sure, that takes obviously something away. He's been our leading goal scorer, and obviously the loss of Dos Santos for most of the season, and not having Gerard, it takes a little bit away from our attack. But you know, those are just excuses, and we can be a little bit better. And you know, the teams that play us are pretty defensive in nature, so we have to be a little bit sharper to break them down.